Do you remember the moment before you learned to fear love? Or have you already forgotten how it used to feel to be seen completely, without armour, without question? Because isn't it strange how the mind learns to protect itself from something it secretly craves, as if the warmth of closeness was ever truly the danger, and not just the shadow that clung to old memories. But what if, just what if, that fear you once felt was never even yours to begin with? You see, every belief has an origin, and every origin can be upgraded, because the system that you're running, that fear-based operating system, it was installed by accident, and now you've come here to install something else. You already know this, don't you? Because part of you, the curious part, the bold part, the part that dreams, it's already decided. This is the moment. This is the shift. This is the turning point where everything begins to bend. So let's play a game for a moment. Imagine someone, maybe you, once believed, if I open up, I'll be hurt. If I'm seen, I'll be judged. If I try, I'll make a mistake. And then imagine this. They believed these thoughts were protection, when in truth they were just habits, echoes, scripts written by fear, rehearsed by a nervous system that forgot safety lives within. You can feel it now, can't you? That stirring underneath the ribs. A quiet, growing hum of remembering. Because you're not those fears. You're not the images in your head of rejection, nor the sound of self-doubt echoing in the background. You're the observer. You're the programmer. And programmers, they can update the code. Let me show you how it works. Every time you were rejected, what if it wasn't rejection at all, but redirection? Not proof of your unworthiness, but a lesson in alignment. Every no simply clearing space for a greater yes. Can you feel that reframe sinking in quietly? Because the mind learns through story, and the body follows belief, and belief can bend now. Now. Someone once said, I'm afraid of being seen. But what if being seen is the very medicine the heart was asking for? What if your fear of intimacy is a misunderstood desire, a compass disguised as a cage? So tell me, have you ever been close to someone, so close the silence spoke louder than words? And in that closeness, you didn't shrink, you expanded, because intimacy, true intimacy, it isn't about exposure, it's about connection, and connection is what heals. So you can feel that part of you now, the one that longed for closeness, gently stepping forward. Because the fear was just a doorway, not a wall. Now let's talk about mistakes. Can a bird make a mistake when learning to fly? Or a child when learning to walk? Then why should you fear your own attempts, when every error is an upgrade, every so-called mistake was the necessary motion of mastery and progress? Because here's a paradox. Confidence comes after courage, and courage only exists where fear once stood. So the more you allow yourself to try, especially when it's messy, raw and real, the more magnetism you unlock, because people, they follow aliveness. Not perfection, not scripts, but presence, authenticity, you. You're growing, you're enough. You shape reality through your state. Reality is malleable, failure is feedback. Problems are solutions in disguise. You control your reaction. Your energy attracts your tribe. Creativity flows endlessly through you. You radiate confidence. You make others feel seen. People respond to your presence. You're safe, you're loved, you're rising. And now, let's rewrite the code. Where there once was, if they know me, they'll leave. Now there's, the more they see me, the more they feel me. The more they feel me, the more we connect. The more we connect, the more alive I become. Where there once was, if I try, I'll fail. Now there's, every time I leap, I learn. And every lesson lights the path. Where there once was, love hurts. Now there's, love frees, because love begins within me. And maybe now you can forget how you used to think, so you can remember who you're becoming. Because the old strategies, they were brilliant for a past version of you. But the new you, the one who plays, who connects, who leads, who feels, who gives, who receives, this you is already here. Just breathe and let it install, because change doesn't happen later. It happens now, and now is yours to create.